Let me know when I'm supposed to play it. The music.
There is a show.
Yes, we're live. Please play the song 3 times.
There is a show.
Thank
We
you.
all love to go to RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are 2 hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are 2 hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are 2 hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live right now. Yeah.
And my mic's on through the speaker, and for some reason I don't see anybody. Tell me what that's all about.
Probably you're too large.
Too large.
Like the last time, go to the 3 dots.
Okay, dokie.
So make yourself smaller then.
Well, that's a little better. All right. Hello, everybody. Oh, yeah. Well, now I got to get my prompter back because I got rid of my prompter. That's not too good. Wait 1 moment, please. All right, here we go. All right, let's get rid of that. It's day 616. Okay. It's Wednesday, the first day of May, 2024, and you're tuned in to the RobLynn Live Network with RobLynn Live and Ollie,
The Wonder Dog.
So we'll say a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And do you, RobLynn Live, I'm going to say it again. Do you, that's you looking right at me, square at me, RobLynn Live. I know you do. I know you do. All right, we said it. We're going to say it again. Go to RobLynnLive.com. And what happens when you go to the registration page pops up, and all you got to do is sign into the registration page, get yourself an O-mail, and along with the O-mail and the password comes an O-net and O-trim. So just do it. It's easy peasy. You're going to get right around 100 that watch the live, not too
Shabby.
Chiroo doggies. Ooh, doggies. All right. So, as we've said, good evening as well, and welcome to Wednesday night. That's right. It's not the Wednesday night fights. Oh, not just yet. No, it's Wednesday night with RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
For another episode of our now fairly famous, if I might say so, of Roundtable Q&A, baby. A baby right here on the RobLynn Live Network. A bit of signing afterwards, after we have our topic. And our topic, as you know, is questions and answers. What a great place to learn. You know what I mean? You get to know some people here. You may know the name, but you've never put it with the face. You may know the face and you've never heard them speak. Whatever. All you gotta do.
Hi. Come in again with the speaker link.
All right. So all you gotta do.
You disappeared, so come back.
Is stay with us. So they'll be signing. If the deaf community is
Cache cookies in history and use this.
AKA Jambarilla. Yeah.
You didn't miss anything. Okay, bye.
All right. What do you mean she didn't miss anything? I'm talking. She missed that.
Mel will come back in.
All right. Please pray for Ash. Also, his family, Ash Mahan, his lovely wife, and of course, the two boys, Omar and Yusuf. Your prayers out to the tech media and support staffs around the globe for their continued safety and good health, good well-being. Also, while you're at it, if there's anyone you know who's not feeling well, just send them some light, love, and prayer. In the On Passive Network with all the folks that have had an illness of some kind, and all of a sudden they're feeling better. Gotta be a reason for that, kids. So pray for everyone that you can. Okay, prayer works. We have some announcements tonight. We're going to make them brief because we want to get after this Q&A session because I think now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 8 of our 9 panelists are here already, and we're hoping to see the Sifu himself a little bit later.
Yeah.
And I do want to remind everybody that tonight at 5 minutes past midnight Eastern Daylight Time, we'll have a we'll have to check with Sifu when he comes on.
Let's ask him first, yeah.
Right. Chris, do you know if tonight is confirmed at midnight?
Don't know. Yeah, we both don't know.
Don't you know? He doesn't know.
We'll wait to hear from Sifu himself.
All right. Now, remember, we OCONNECTors, that's us, now have a 10-day extension to the 10th or 11th day of May. That's cool. We can wait a little longer, but we're ready to rumble, Mafara. We're ready to go, Ash. All right. Migration without hesitation. Sign the NDA agreement and channel. Check out Mohammed Nazal, that's Mohammed William Nazal, on X. He does posts, he does blogs, he does a little bit of everything there, speaking the word on passage. So tune in to our friend Anna with our website. Ba, ba, ba. All right, I'm getting silly now in my older age. Verify your profile and check the ticker and the pop-ups after you log into the OES, and that's the on-passive ecosystem, I might add. Hop on an OCONNECT when you can, maybe two, maybe three. I've been known to be on two at one time. So if I can do it, you kids can do it as well. Subscribe to OCONNECT when you can. Now, you have till September 1st to have purchased or subscribed to a product, and that will cement you in the Hall of Fame. Now, that will cement you right here with On Passive. So you need to have subscribed by September 1 to a solution or a product. And I know you can. Yeah. All right. If you know of anyone needing help of anything to do with OP on passive, you know the drill, kids. Helping one helps us all. Cha cha cha. So helping one helps us all. All right. Now, without too much further ado, we are pleased to introduce you all to tonight's panel
Yay.
of global, tuned in, focused, ready to rumble with the question of the evening. We're asking them, how do you stay motivated and engaged? That's whether that goes for on passive or life in general. How do you stay motivated with what you got going and engaged? Okay, that's the question we're going to pose to them. And here's how it's going to go. Each panelist will tell you who they are, where they're from, and answer our question too. From where, followed by tonight's warm-up question. And the warm-up question, you just heard the warm-up question, but I'm going to say it again. Say it again, Robbie. How do you stay motivated and engaged? Woo! Doggies. All right. Now, without further ado, let's get ready to rumble. Take it away, Robbie boy. Okay, everybody. Here we go. We're going to, whoops, I lost everything now. Oh, wait one moment here. What happened here? I lost everything on the screen, but I still have a microphone. That's not working. I'm going to have to log in again.
Just click your browser. I think
Oh, is
it'll-
that how it works? Oh, well, that works for me. Works for you. Cha cha cha. All right, my technical advisor, Ms. Nakamoto, was spot on. All I had to do was click my Google Chrome, and away I came back. All right, now, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to introduce each person who's on the panel. We're going to have them tell you who they are, where they're from, and an answer to our question. So I think they're tuned in and ready, and we know they have one or two questions for us later. So that's all good as well. Let's start ladies first, and let's go to Double Mel. Can we? May we? Should we? Could we?
Yes, we will.
We will. Take it away, Mel.
Thank you very much, Rob. Good evening, Rob. Good evening, Sister Lynn, and everybody else on the panel. And I am Melanie Mel Sunshine, as they call me. And I'm from the Caribbean, but I live in Canada. I've been living there for a long time. So Canadian, Dominican Canadian. And what motivates me? A lot of things. What motivates me? Number one is waking up in the morning knowing that I have health and strength, keeps me going. So that motivates me. Prayer along with that. And the other thing is seeing the faces of people that I run into, people that I haven't seen for a long time, and even on the RobLynn Live, motivation, 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 because I'm getting a lot of ways and means to do things differently. So that motivates me and it keeps me excited, makes me want to do more. So that's big time motivation for me. And just being around and among people on the screen and in their lives, the other lives, especially RobLynn, not because you all are there, I'm saying that is the truth. I look forward every night to joining. So that is a big motivation for me, being an passive and being on RobLynn Live. And there's one or two other lives, but that's my main one. So yes, I'm quite motivated by that. Thank you, Rob. And thank you, Lynn.
All right, thank you, and thank you for being engaged. It really it means a lot to us, Mel. And now that you're, if I can give you a little bit of a spotlight moment here, now that you're on Mondays at 5:30, 17:30 hours military time, East Coast time in the USA with Hands On, and that's a good thing. And Mel is has become one of our first extra Sifus in the house. So she has now been. I'm sure Francis has been calling her Sifu for some time, but he reiterated that the other night. So welcome, Sifu Mel Marcano. All right, now let's go to Israel, if we may, if we can, if we should, if we would, and we're going to the Carmela Schwartz. Bring it, Miss Fire. Bring it, Miss Israeli Rose.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, whatever you are. My name is Carmela, and I am from the lovely Israel. And what is motivated me is the knowing that I'm going to.
You faded out, Carmela.
Oh, I think she might have gotten booted out. I don't
She
see her.
did. If you can refresh and come back, please.
Right. We'll go on to
All right, let's move along and let's go to Greg Hill. Greg, what you got for us?
Okay, I'm in my orange tonight. Hey guys, really nice to be here. This is great. What keeps me motivated? Okay, to start with, and engaged. Well, I've worked for myself for a long time, so I'm the one that has to make it happen. And if I don't make myself motivated, it ain't happening. So, and one thing that makes me motivated is my house payment. I got to get things done. So but that's just another way to look at it. What makes me really motivated is coming up here actually and being with the people I really care about and learning things and adding to the knowledge that I want to have. I mean, I want to learn. I want to learn. That's just the way it is. So I really am motivated to be able to come here and share and enjoy the people and learn things from everybody. And that's really, it motivates me actually. And then when I see somebody else that gets motivated, then it makes me motivated. So it's kind of like, it's catchy. So that's what we want to do. We want to motivate others as well, not just ourselves. And then we just keep the momentum going, as they would say, I guess. And but I'm pretty much always been a self motivator for myself, because if I don't make it happen, somebody else ain't going to make it happen for me.
True. Thank you very much for that, Mr.
That's me.
Gregory Hill. I want to add that Greg will be along. I believe, is it this Thursday or next Monday when you'll be on with this Thursday? Is that with Global Affiliates?
No, that's I'll be Monday. It'll be the 6th with Mel on Hands On, and then I will go to the OES classroom with Chris and with Sifu, and we will start sharing some more in-depth gift making stuff.
And that's coming up on the 7th, right?
That would be the 14th of May. Right.
All right, thank you for that. And all right, let's see. Did Carmela come back yet or no? Doesn't look like it yet. Let's go to, if we may, let's go to Dawn, and then we'll go to DL. Go ahead, Dawn. Dawn Swihart, come in, please.
I got it. Okay, you can hear me.
Good.
You're audible.
Hello, everyone. What motivates me the first thing in the morning is my prayers. Gets my day going. And then I love to exercise. Exercise just gets my blood going and my heart pumping and gets me going for the day. And those are always been two of the most important things for me. I always eating well and exercising. You know, it's very good for you. But those are my two basic things that get me motivated and get me going.
Awesome. We don't see your video, by the way. Is your video, is it on your side?
Yes.
Do you guys see her?
No.
Oh, you might want to refresh, Don.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see her.
Yeah, try the refresh, and we'll hang out a second, see if that works. Your background's up. See if you can turn your camera on. And Mike, please.
There you go.
Oh!
Yay, they're on
Nicely
camera.
done. A
Very
little bit of
nice.
magic there. If Dawn, if you were done with prayers being your motivation, we'll move on to your sidekick there.
Okay.
Yeah, what motivates me basically is pretty simple. Number one, to help as many people as I can. Number two, to get out of debt. That motivates me immensely, believe me. So back to you, Rob.
Yeah, I'm on the debt train myself. I just soon get off that train as soon as possible. So I'm with you on that. And I'm sure not most, but many of us are. Not everybody, but many of us are. So thanks for that. We'll be back to you in a couple of minutes for questions from each of you. All right, let's now go to Pedro Jose Estrada Solares. Go ahead and unmute, Pedro. Oh, I think maybe you are. Now you are. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Now I have two mics.
Yeah, you just need.
I just muted one. Okay. Thank you so much for calling on me. Okay, speaking of keeping motivated, of course, I am semi-retired, I would say. Excuse me. And I need a lot of motivation to not to fully retire. And that's why On Passive made a difference for me. It keeps me motivated to expect good things to come. And they are happening. The people that are involved in this global project are so enthused that it's contagious. And so you feel that you belong here and you want to be engaged, learning from everyone, especially new technology. It's never late to learn, and I am enjoying it all the way. Everybody sharing their knowledge in different areas. So I appreciate that, and that keeps me motivated to come back here and to keep on fighting. Like someone told me, if you retire, you expired. So I am not expiring for sure.
Well, that's actually pretty good news.
Yeah.
Glad you're not expiring, that's for sure.
Did you refresh?
I can't refresh because the screen is full.
Then you have to
Oh, wait a
escape the your full view.
That's what I'm trying to do. I tried to do that. Well, bear with me one moment, folks.
You can also try hitting escape on your computer.
I'll try that.
Right here.
Escape. That did nothing.
Okay, so go to the upper right with the full screen view on the right. There's a button.
Yeah.
You know the one that's for full screen?
Yeah.
It's square with arrows in it.
It's not working. Won't let me leave.
Wait, hold on.
I bet if I can't refresh.
I'll be right back.
Sorry, folks. Hello, Carmela.
Where's your mouse?
And then 4.
Function F. Function F.
What do you mean function F? There is no function F on a Mac.
I just said that.
I know. We're working on it, everybody.
I'm trying to get him away from the full screen.
How about if I go out and come in again?
That's okay. Somebody's in the whiteboard.
Sorry. Ah.
Well, that wiped my screen out. Let me see if I can get it back. Let's see, there's the screen back.
Okay.
View, side view. Okay, now I got the side view, and that's good enough for me if it's good enough for you for now, but it's not.
Just refresh, Chris. Does
There's
everybody
no refresh button.
does everybody see Rob on your screen? His video is on or off? It's on.
I see
Yeah.
his video is closed.
I only see 4 people, so I can't see them right. So I can't help.
Okay, so Chris, you're fine now, right? You
Yes.
messaged you couldn't see him. Okay.
His
you're
video is
fine.
open, but the mic is
Go back to
closed.
the grid view.
We see him fine.
Okay. You know how to go back to the grid view?
I just did.
Okay.
Okay.
We're back to normal.
All right, I guess we're somewhat normal. Not sure, but let's see. Pedro, did I interrupt you? Where were you? Where were we?
Actually, no.
Oh, you had finished? Okay.
Yeah, I am.
All right, very good. Thanks. And this is working out well, having you on screen twice and one microphone. It's working out just fine. All right. Next up is John Barilla. John, bring it, brother.
Hi, everybody. Okay, my name is John Barilla, and I'm originally from Ohio, Steubenville, Ohio, and I reside in New York City. And the thing is about motivation and what motivates me and keeps me engaged, or how am I engaged and motivated, whatever the exact thing is. I'm first of all, my life in general, for a long time, because I've been around for a while. I'm motivated as an actor. The thing is, you have to survive. And I happen to live in one of the most expensive cities in the world. And I decided to be an actor. And at any time of the year, I've mentioned this before a few times, I think, any time of the year, the average actor, 85% of those professional actors are out of work. So since I've been an actor I've been an actor a very, very long time. So there are a lot of times when I need a survival job. So I'm motivated just by what I've just said. I need to continue doing whatever I do to survive. And so I've done that my entire life in order to maintain this acting career, because like I said, even though you're a professional actor, your income is, for the average person, seriously, is below the middle class level. That's just a fact of life. So I'm motivated because I want to continue to do what I do with my art, and that's it. But now that's where passive comes into it. How am I motivated and engaged to being on passive? Well, that's the very thing. It comes along especially at this point in my life, when these survival situations, I'm still doing what I need to do to try and stay to be an actor and to work to be an actor. Well, but I'm motivated with On Passive because it's the thing that's going to be able to keep me to continue in my older age to pursue what I am as an artist and an actor. So I get up every day and I'm very involved and have been very involved for a very long time in On Passive. And this is what motivates me. With On Passive, I'm going to be able to continue to have the time and freedom and an income to survive through On Passive to stay as an artist. And kind of like DL said, it also gives me the opportunity. I'm motivated to help people and help people in a bigger way than just in a small personal way. So that's it. That's what motivates me and to keep me engaged.
Thank you for that, Tin Man. Let's go out to the Philippines and speak with Tarzan. Go ahead, Tarzan.
Hello, I'm from the southern region of that country, as mentioned by Rob. Hello, everyone, and
All right.
mabuhay.
All right.
And how I stay motivated and engaged. First of all, I have found already mentors uh, that I look forward to and look upon, who is experienced and in the habit that you want to change. So that's who I am. I look up to someone, and even if they're not around, I find ways to keep myself motivated. Just like what the Bible has written in the Ephesians 6 verse 6. I also surround myself with positive people. Positive people can help keep you motivated, as a matter of fact. Then lastly, I take care of myself, get enough sleep, drink water, and watch your caffeine intake. My
Thought you
caffeine intake. So I limit only two a day.
thought you were going to
Thanks,
say you
Rob.
watched Patty Rudy
Back to
time.
you.
Oh my goodness, Robert. Okay, so thank you for that, Chris. Have you had any word from Francis or no?
Um, I already have the link for the Q&A, and I've
Yeah,
seen
that's
it
for
in
tonight, but
the group chat.
I saw it. I was
That's
wondering if you heard.
the noon time in Singapore.
Yeah. Okay, very good. So we'll all mention that. It's Q&A lunch at noon with Sifu Francis and Sifu Chris. And that comes along. It's a grand Q&A. And the sky is the limit. There is no top. You can ask anything you want. And that's about it. So let's go back to Carmela. Carmela, you able to unmute and say howdy? Shalom.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
All right. Tell us where you're from, and also tell us the answer to the question of what motivates you and what keeps you engaged in life.
I'm
Please.
from the lovely Israel, and motivate me is that I know that I can do my dreams. My dreams is to help humanity as a vision of Ashmu Farah, and I know that on passive will help me to do that, and they motivate me to come here every day to see you all smiling and talking about good things, which I'm surrounded good persons and with a good state of mind, and this is motivate me too. And my flowers in the gardens motivate me. I smile them every day. The birds, the nature, the beautiful nature motivate me to keep it and to touch it and to help it, and my dogs also. And I believe life can be beautiful. We just have to look in the right magnifies.
All right. Well, thank you, Carmela. We appreciate that. And sounds like you're motivated to me. I can hear it in your voice. So keep up the good work, Carmela. And now it's time we kind of swing around the room and get a question from each of you. I think we'll do one question each for the moment, and then we'll ramp it up a little bit towards the end with maybe a second question. So for now, let's start off with Dawn and DL, if you could, with a question each. And I should explain, they'll be asking these questions of you, the attendees, and of themselves, the panelists. And some of them don't have a right or wrong answer, but most of them do. So you got to be on your A game here with that.
And
so without
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, before I didn't say who I was and where I was from. I'm Dawn Swihart, originally from Michigan, and I've been in Ohio for 17 years now. And my question is, O-Tracker was recently extended by how many days?
I know. No, I'm not allowed to answer. So let's go to the attendees, Ms. Nakamoto, and let's have some answers in the chat, please.
Okay.
No, you don't leave.
All right. First to answer is Gustavo. He says 15. John Barilla, 17. Sadananda, 10.
Wait a minute. Did anybody pay attention today to what happened?
Mel said 15.
15, that's a good answer.
Greg says 15.
Good answer.
Onyeloni says 10 days. Carmela says 11.
11.
Sadananda says 15 for O-Tracker.
Okay.
Jillian says O-Tracker extension is 15 days.
All right, good answer. And while we're
Carmela says 15 and Angela Lalande says 14.
Welcome, Sifu.
Less for OCONNECT, says Jillian. Hi, Cheryl Bess.
All right. Any other answers?
That is it at the moment.
All right, let's go to Dawn and get a real answer, or the correct answer. Go ahead, Dawn.
And we see Francis is in the house now.
It is 15.
For 15 days
15
for
days.
O-Tracker.
For
O-Tracker.
Right, and 10 for OCONNECT. Oh, hopefully that wasn't someone's question. At any rate, 15 is the correct answer. Thank you, Dawn. Before we go to you, DL, I would like to welcome Francis Tay, our Sifu, our master here.
Thank you for the super sticker.
Stealing my thunder, she is. Shouldn't have had that hot dog today, Robert. At any rate, thank you for that super sticker, Francis, and we'd like to thank Carmela for the stars that she sent us.
Thank you, Carmela.
On Facebook. That's very kind of you, Carmela.
Thanks, Carmela. Is she here? Oh, there she is. Okay.
She's here. All right. So before we go to you, Francis, we're going to go back to Don for a question, then we'll have you introduce yourself. Go ahead, DL, please.
Thanks, Rob. My name's Don McConaughey. I go by DL. I'm from the state of Ohio, United States of America. I forgot to say that earlier. But my question is, in the OnPassive blog, how many articles are posted under the blockchain category?
Okay. In the OnPassive blog, correct me if I'm wrong, how many articles are posted under blockchain? Did I get it right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. People are going to probably need to check, and then they're going to give their answer.
All right. Let's stand by for the attendees to answer. And you panelists, hop on there. Let's have an answer from you as well. How many articles in the blog?
Sadananda says 16.
Reference blockchain. Sadananda, 16. Good answer.
Gustavo says UPSSS. What is that? Oops. Are you trying to say oops? Maybe. I'm not sure. Any other answers? People are fervently looking to count the number of articles now. I'm sure they are.
That's okay. That's known as learning as you go. Not a thing wrong with that.
Yeah. All right. That's
All right.
3 or 4 daily, says Jillian.
All right. So we got 3 or 4 daily. And what was the other answer?
UPSSS.
Okay.
From Gustavo.
I think we better go to you, DL, right away and get us out of this trouble.
Mel says 4.
4 from Mel.
And Sarananda says to Gustavo, oops.
Oops. Oopsie.
Jillian says new blog articles. And then John Barilla says a fee, maybe 4. I think he meant to say a few. A few, maybe 4. Gustavo is laughing. John Barilla says few, F-E-W. A few, maybe 4. So that's his guess. All right, and Jillian says 4 daily. And Gustavo says to John, ha ha ha, J-A-J-A-J-A. That's the Spanish way of saying ha ha ha. And Chris Tiazan says 19. I hope I counted rightly, LOL. Irena says 4, I think. Big range of answers there, huh? From 4 all the way to like 19.
All right, I think we better go to DL and get us out of this trouble here. Go ahead, DL. What's the correct answer?
Thanks, Rob. Only one got it right. The answer is 19. There's 19 articles posted in that category.
Oh, so Chris got it right. Yay, Chris Tizan.
But, you know, on the other side of this coin, because you're asking this kind of question, people are learning. They're learning where to look for this stuff. They're looking it up, and they're learning about it, and it's sinking in, and that's a good thing. So just because a few of us, including myself, didn't have the correct answer, we learned.
And so Gustavo says all are bad students. That's funny. Great knowledge, says Gustavo.
Right, but most of these students don't skip class. They're here.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff. So thank you for that, DL, and thank you, Dawn. Sorry I skipped over your saying where you're from and who you are. Thank you. Thank you.
Gustavo says, thanks, Don. So his name is spelled D-O-N, but because his wife is Don sounds like Don, right? So we call Don DL to differentiate him from Don. That's what everybody knows.
Well, thank you for that. And we already said a couple of thank yous on the super sticker as well as the stars. And Lynn had to explain to me what a star is. I know I'm not a star. So I think we, without further ado, better introduce Mr. Sifu himself, Francis Tay, sunny Singapore. Go ahead, Sifu. Tell us who you are. Where are you from?
Good morning, all. Sorry for coming late here. I think I'm going to have a repeating latecomers award. I think the latecomers award will be me. In future, when the old tracker is active, I think RobLynn Live need to encode all the face recognition. If people go and copy, then they will show up copycat. The old tracker will show you. Or people are sleepy, they will say the red sign will say sleepy. Old tracker. I'm from Singapore. My name is Francis. What motivates me? You look at the screen. Most of us are above 50 years old, and for us to be active and also regularly here in RobLynn Live is a sign of motivation for many of us. We want to keep ourselves engaged and ever learning. So, thank you, Rob and Lynn.
This is true.
And did he say what motivates him?
Go ahead, repeat again. My husband stepped away.
Oh.
I said those who are 50 and above. I didn't say you. No? I said those who are 50 and above, who always here to learn, to be engaged.
And by the way, thank you, Francis. Sadananda in the chat, he says, but I knew that it's 16. He's saying he knew it. The answer for that other question.
No, I didn't touch my screen, and look what happened here. I didn't touch anything. I walked away. So I should go to Google.
Yeah. I would just click the reduce the screen size.
Oops.
Okay, I don't know. He's gonna log in again. Who's next, honey?
Let's see. Next up, and we'll go for a question. Let's have a question from Francis while we're at it.
All right, Francis, you're up. What is your first question?
Yeah, I just signed the NDA and my NDA disappeared. Where can I find my NDA?
I just signed my NDA and my NDA disappeared. Where can I find my NDA? That is the question.
That is a very good question, Francis.
Chris Tyson is banned from answering.
Oh, look at this. The host has permanently blocked me from the meeting.
Same thing with Carmela.
Well, thank you.
When Carmela got kicked out, when she tries to come back in, she gets this thing that the host permanently blocked her. So this happened the other night. I forgot who it was with, but it was the same thing. When they get kicked out by the system says the block hosted them. The host blocked them, but of course the host didn't block them. So I think Francis was suggesting, or was it Chris, that if you have multiple accounts, log in with a second account, see if you can come in. It's clearly a glitch.
Yeah, that's what I did, Lynn, and Camilla too. It worked.
Yeah. Okay, you can just use one of mine.
No, I'm coming in. Here I am.
What do you mean?
I'm coming back in.
But you're getting the block. He's gonna try again.
I'm in.
Or let him in. The first time it says the host blocked him, and the second time he tried it again, he came in. So maybe we just have to try a couple times.
Well, it says it's loading.
Loading now.
What it does is it sends you around about 3 or 4 times, but when you try a different username and password, it works. That's what happened to me.
So when you use your initial account, it wouldn't let you in, right?
No. So I used the second one and it did let me in.
Oh, I don't want anybody to think we're blocking them. Just
Well,
know
I
that
think
we're
you're
not.
blocking me.
So it took it back to the OES, to the dashboard.
Okay. I don't need a screen. I know what's going on. So we're good. We're good. Okay. So that was Francis with his. Did he have a question? I stepped away for a minute. Sorry.
You can just come and sit where I'm sitting, because you're pretty much moderating. So you come and sit here, please. I'll sit to the right, and I can log in with another account.
Well, that's you.
I'll log in with my
Well,
other
why don't
account.
I do that? That's easy. I didn't even think of that.
That's what I just said.
Okay, what other account? Please bear with us one more moment.
Okay, so
Lynn, you cannot log in with other account. You're the host, right? You created a.
we're going on the second device. His
I'm
device.
on a second device.
Not my
Okay.
device, his device. So
I'm gonna try it. Which one?
okay. Come here and moderate, and I'll do that so that we don't
do
hold
this.
up the whole thing. I can't think of the account right now. So come here, just continue the show.
T321. I got it.
Okay, he doesn't want to move to my spot. So where were we now? Okay, Francis, you asked your question.
Yeah, I say I just signed my NDA and I cannot find my NDA. Where can I go and get it from?
Okay, so let us see what the answers are, and I'll scroll up so I don't miss the answers. first to answer is Carmilla. She says, in my portfolio document. Profile. I think she meant profile. In my profile document. Gustavo says, profile documents. Sadananda says, affiliate agreement. Mel says, in the back office under profile. Don Swihart says, in documents. Isabel Bailey says, OES profile. Angela Lalande says, under documents. John Barilla says, profile, drop down. Greg Hill says, go to profile and then go to documents. Greg Lakin says, bold, small. Irena says, under documents. John Barilla says, under documents in profile, drop down. Onyeloni says, you can find it in the OES under document. Jillian says, documents tab. Roberta Rioja says, documents in profile. Sadananda says, documents tab 2. Pedro says, my downloads. Jillian says, profile area, drop down box to documents. In the OES profile, that's Jillian talking. Deborah Long says, documents. And Armin Hogue says, under profile and document. Those are the answers so far.
All righty, and I'm in under another account, and looking pretty good at that answers under the other account. Just call me Lynn Nakamoto, as the screen says.
You can change your name.
No, don't change.
You click on the Lynn, and then you can erase Lynn and write your name so people will know. Just click on the name. Just so everybody knows, you can always change the name. You see it?
Yeah.
Click where it says Lynn. Click directly on it.
Yeah, I did.
And then erase Lynn and write Rob.
Oh, got it.
And then hit the check to save it.
All right.
Didn't change yet.
Try
That's
the
very
link.
useful feature. It's a useful feature, especially let's say you're using a family member's computer. You know, it's nice to be able to do that.
All right, I guess I'm back. So where were we? Did Francis have a question?
Yeah, so Francis is going to give the answer now. Everybody has chimed in.
Okay, good. Now I remember where we're at. Go ahead.
Happy to report no one failed the test. Everyone passed.
Everybody passed.
Well, that's
Yeah, by the way, you not only you find the NDA document there, you will also find the affiliate agreement also there. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Francis. We'll be back to you in a few minutes for another question. All right, question-wise, I think it may be time to go to Mel.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
Where did he go? Disappeared. Sorry about that. Okay. My first question. You sign into your OES and you are at your back office. Well, you sign into OnPassive, sorry, in your OES back office. You clicked on the colorful toggle, that little toggle on the top, very top left corner, right before it shows OnPassive icon. What are all the O products listed across the top of the page? All the O products. It runs across the top of the page. What are all the products' name? You can list at least or mention at least 1 or 2 of them. But they are all O products, OnPassive products.
All right, all OnPassive products. All right, let's go to the attendees and let's have some answers, please.
Okay. Waiting for answers.
Thank you for that question.
Barking Tree Frog says Amen. People are saying hello to one another.
All right.
And probably they're thinking
All right.
and we'll give their responses
It's a good
soon.
question for
Carmela
sure.
says Academy, O Trim, O Net. She's the first to answer. Anybody else? Just one guess so far.
Okay. Well, go ahead, Mal, with the answer. We have one answer so far.
Okay. So it's things we.
Sorry, hold on one second.
Oh,
I
okay.
closed the chat and reopened, and there were other responses. I just had to close and reopen.
Okay.
All right. We got Jillian says O staff and O desk. Chris says Academy and O create, etc.
Oh, I like the etc.
Somia says hi to all. Hi, Somia. And Irena says O create, O bless, and so many others.
Ooh.
John Barilla says O founders, O mail, O net, O trim, O tracker, O connect. Jillian says O virtual, O mart. Isabel says I didn't hear the question. You want to repeat the question quickly?
Yes. So when you sign in into onpassive.com, you go into your OES back office. At the very top left corner, there's a little colorful toggle, and it's just before the onpassive icon. There are all the O products listed across the page on the very top. Just name a few, like a 2, 1, whatever you want to name.
Thank
Whatever
you.
number you want to give.
Good clarification there.
Angela Leland says O bless, O academy, O trim, O net. We have Patience Ose Oware. She says O create, O capture, O peer. Chris Tiazon says there are plenty listed there. Sadananda Das says O create, O bless. Chris Tiazon says O academy, O create, etc. Carmela says O bless, O create. Greg Hill says most all the products coming. Jillian Hannah says O academy, O create. Sadananda says but there are so many products. Armin Hogue says O joy, O bless.
Let's go
Patience.
back.
Patience Oseware says O academy, O dit. We have Jillian saying O capture, O peer. Irena says 17 altogether. Greg says O post, O domain. Jillian says O bless, O dit. Isabel says O verify. Lots of good participation tonight. Thank you all.
Thank you all. And I'm only supposed to mention this once, so I'm going to mention it once. We have 124 people here. 1, 2, 4. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
That's 50 in the YouTube chat and 71 here with us. So that's right now 122. Not too shabby at all. Thanks again, everybody. All right, let's go to Mel and let's have an answer, Mel.
Thank you, Rob. So yes, Irina is everybody's correct. But Irina gave, well, I didn't ask for all the numbers, but that was very nice, Irina. 17 of them, and they all listed, even if we are not using all of them as yet. So O Academy, O Create, everybody's correct. O Capture, O Peer, O Dit, O Bless, O Virtual, O Desk, O Mart, O Shop, O Staff, O Accounting, O Chat, O Post, O Wallet, O Commerce, and O Domain.
Good, Nelly. Thank you, Mel. That was a good question and good answers all the way around the board. It shows everybody that's here tonight is tuned in, focused, and laser on top of things. We like that. All right. I think next we're going to go to Carmela for her question of the first of the night. Go ahead, Carmela Schwartz.
What does the acronym CEO means?
All I caught there was, what does the CEO mean? What was the rest?
No, SEO means.
Oh, I got it now. Francis is laughing at me. He knew what she meant. All right. What is SE? Sat that. I almost spilled the beans. Sorry, Carmela. Her question is, what does SEO, the initials SEO, stand for? Well, let's go to the attendees and the panelists and see what they got to say about all this.
All right. We have Greg Hill saying search engine optimization. Mel says search engine optimization. Sadananda says search engine optimization. So does John Barilla. Jillian says search engine optimization, SEO.
Well, all right. The answers are in. Carmela, what say you on the correct answer?
Gustavo
The
says
answer is search engine optimization. Most of the people knew it.
Search engine optimization. All right. Good answer. Good question. Great question. Thank you, Carmela. If we could now, let's go to Greg Hill. Mr. Hill, what say you on a question, brother?
Okay, so I'm going to screen share real quick and see if I can do this. I tried to upload some stuff to the presentation board, but it wasn't uploading right, so I left that out. So I'll see what I can do here to screen share for this question I've got, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so it might make it a little easier. Thank you. I'm just going to do the entire window. I'll share that. Okay, so I got to find the question. Here's the question. Here's my question. Do you see that?
We do.
Okay. What is the name of the bot in our O-Founders back office? Is it Sony? Is it Sona? Or is it Sonia?
All right. Good question. What is the name of the bot in our O-Founders back office? Oh, man, that's a good question, Greg. All right. Let's go to the panelists and the attendees.
All right. Okay, we got people are thinking. Oh, Jillian says, Jillian, oh, I jumped a bit. Hold on, please. Jillian says, I think it is Sona. Armin says Sona. Carmela said Sona. Don says number 2. Angela says number 2. Deborah Long says Sona. Gustavo says what? Christian Zone says number 2, Sona. Pedro says B. John Burles, Sona of a blank, 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 blank. Ha ha, John. Trying to be witty. Isabel says Sona. Cecil Ware. Hi, Cecil. Hi, Cecil. He says 3, number 3. Mel says Sona. Angela, no, I'm sorry. Anita Froenshaw says, I lost sound. I'm sorry you lost sound. Sadananda says Sona. Roberto Riojas says number 2. Rabindra Kumar says Sona. Greg Lakin says number 2, which is Sona. Patience Oseware says Sona. And Irena says, I had to refresh. Okay, so those are the responses so far. Most people said number 2, Sona.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Here's the answer.
The answer is
Sona.
Number 2, Sona.
Yes.
Great question, Greg. Thank you.
Good job.
That was good all the way around.
Good participation from the chat participants. Thank you for guessing.
Good job.
All right. Let's now go to John Bonilla. John Barillo, you have a question for us, buddy?
Thank you. And that wasn't me. That was my evil twin made that answer because he's upset that he wasn't asked to be on the panel. So he decided to be a smart guy, and he got in there and typed that question in there. Anyway, okay, now I'm just going to give a hint because I like, a couple of answers to come in for don't want to make them hard and all that. I mean, it's fine to make them hard, but we're all learning anyway, even with the simpler questions. But I'm just going to say, in the onpassive.com, in the home section, since I know a lot of folks who got your tabs open, you're all looking stuff up and so hey, in the home section, but I'm not going to tell you exactly where in there. So if you happen to know to go to and in the home, you got to look for it. Anyway, the question is, in the first sentence of the disclaimer, it reads, On Passive believes in real business with real products involving blank, blank. Can you finish the last two words of that sentence?
All right. Repeat that one more time, Johnny.
All right, here we go. In the first sentence of the disclaimer, it reads, On Passive believes in real business with real products involving blank, blank. Finish the last two words of that sentence.
All right, let's go to the panel and the attendees. Bring it, everybody. Let's have your answers, please.
Okay, we're waiting. People are thinking.
And desperately looking through that website.
Probably.
I didn't tell them exactly where to look. Oh. I think my evil twin keeps punching me in the back. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep him in the closet.
All right. So, okay. The first to give an answer, I believe, is Pedro Estrada, who says real people. Mel says real people. Gustavo says, now I am clear. I have to read more our website. Yeah, no problem, Gustavo. So 2 people have said real people. Deborah Long says real people. And Angela Land says with real value. Cheryl Beth says, I have no idea. Julian says real people. Gregory Hill, real people. Onyeloni says real people. And Clover says real people. Those are the answers so far.
All right. Good question, good answers. Let's go to Johnny for the answer.
Well, of course we want real people, but it's real employees who are real people. Real employees.
All right.
No.
Good stuff all the way around there. If we could, let's go to Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas for a question.
Yes, thank you, Rob. I forgot to introduce myself in the beginning, just like Don said the pattern. Pedro J. or Pedro Jose Estrada in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and originally from Guatemala. Alias Pedro Jos. You're gonna know me for Pedro Jos. That's my name. Is going to be. It stands for JOES Jose Estrada Solares. It contains all that. So Pedro Jos. So my question is on the links session, OES, there are 3 types of links at our disposal. The second type involves promotional links. There is one product that has been recently added to the ones existing, and please name which one it is, and also name which one has the most videos attached to it.
All right, let's go to the attendees and the panelists for an answer. Go ahead, please, everybody.
Okay, Gustavo wants to clarify. He said, what I'm saying is that we all have to be more informed to be updated. Yes, very true. Thank you, Gustavo.
All right, any other answers?
No answers yet.
Oh, no answers yet. Ooh, okay.
Not yet.
This is not a panel that gets stumped easily. Come on now. Bring on those answers, please.
Maybe everybody's looking it up.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's okay. It's okay because it's an exercise to go and find out where they are. My links, we're going to be using them. So, and what type of links we're going to be using.
Yeah, true. Nothing yet.
All righty, we're standing by, everybody.
You had maybe everybody is logged in and they cannot go back to the OES because that's where you will find it. OES and my links.
Okay, Don Swihart says O mail. Clover says O bless. Cheryl Best says O mail. John Barilla says O connect, question mark. What was the question, Irena says?
The question was, there are 5 different promotional videos. There is the most recent added. Give the name of the most recent added. And also, which one contains the most videos out of the 5.
Waiting for answers to that question.
Bring it, bring it, bring it. Let's have some answers.
O connect, Irena says. Most videos is O connect, says Onyeloni. Anita says O trim. Angelin says, hey y'all, made it over here. Thanks, Frank Rowe, for messaging me the long link. O connect has the most videos, says Angela Lalande. Anita Frauenshaw says, O mail. That's all the answers are so far. Oh, okay. Jillian says O connect. And so does Mel. She says O connect
All right,
as well.
the answers are coming in.
Mm-hmm. So the O connect has the most information. Newest is O trim, says Onyeloni. Chris Kizan says, last I remember is 7 promotional videos, but now I'm not sure. O connect is the most videos, I think.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go back. That was Pedro, right? Let's go to Pedro for the answer.
Yes, OCONNECT is correct. We have 4 different links for OCONNECT, so it's the most advertised. It logically has the most videos. And the others that are there, and the most recent added is OTracker, because now we can talk about it. It's available, for a trial. So that's the most recently added to that list. The others are, of course, OTrim, OMail, and ONET. 5.
Wow, good answer, Pedro. Great question.
Melanie says O connect has 3, and Irena says we got 7 O trim. Is that the newest? Oh, is O trim the newest?
OTracker.
OTracker.
OTracker is the newest. That does trimming and analyzation. Well, all righty. Thank you for that. We appreciate that. I believe we're going to Mr. Tiazone. Tarzan, come in, please, from the Philippines. Do you copy?
Yes, hello.
Mabuhay.
Oh, yes. Uh, Mabuhay back to you. Boomerang. Does Tarzan have that boomerang? What I know with the techie Tarzan is only swinging back and forth. Okay, just injecting humor here while I share the screen. Uh, uh, for a while, hopefully my computer here cooperates. I was looking at the YouTube chat, and there are also
Uh-oh. Where's Chris? Did he get booted?
It could be. Sounds like it.
Oh, yeah, there's supposed to be, well, there's two Chris's still here. He'll try to come back. It says Chris Tuzon is sharing screen. So the share screen should go up shortly. There it is. Everybody keep muted.
so I was saying earlier I noticed I was cut off. I was looking at the YouTube chat. Plenty are also plenty there in engaging also answering the questions, trying to guess. It's fun to note and to see. And here it goes. Here is my question. It is three in one. Like we have here in the Philippines, we have three in one coffee. Yeah, so here it goes. It's all about ONET, blogging benefits that you can't to miss out on. So it's fill in the blank. It is part one of three. Boost blank presence. So what is the blank there? These are the options. Is it boost urban presence? Is it B, rural? Or is it C, social? Okay, let's have 10 seconds for that.
10 seconds.
Yeah, or more. It's
Oh, we're
counting.
okay. Let's go to the chat. All right. So we got the first answer comes from Mel. She says social, which is C. Don Swihart, C. John Barilla, C. Pedro, social. Armin, social. Deborah Long, social. Isabel, C. Patience, social, C.
Wait a minute. All the
Angela,
answers are C. Where have these people been? Paying attention?
Angela Lalande says social. Onyeloni, C. Roberta Rioja, C. Clover Kelly, C. And Anita Browenshaw, C.
Well, let's hear the answer there, Tarzan.
Yes, here it is. Of course, it is C. It we are digital marketers. We should know this. It is boost social presence when we are blogging, trying to blog in different social platforms, social media platforms. Of course, it's social. Next, part two of fill in the blank. Blogging benefits that you can't to miss out on. So increased blank. So what is that blank? Is it increased gimmickry, increased victory, or is it C, visibility? Okay, let's have 10 seconds for them to type.
Okay. Looking for answers.
Increased. Oh, I know the answer.
Shh. Don't give it away. All right. I think I have to close the chat and open it up again.
And there it is.
All right. So after the last answer came from Anita Browenshaw for the other question. So I believe the first person to answer on this question is Patience, who says C, visibility. Angela says visibility. Cecil Weir says B, victory. John Barilla says C, C, C. Deborah Long says visibility. Clover Kelly, C. Anita Freuenshaw, C. And Jillian Hannah says C, visibility.
Lynn, I was the first one. You missed me.
Oh, it's way up higher as usual right now. I gotta scroll way up. Oh, I don't know. It didn't show, but I believe you. Oh, yes, way up. Okay, that means I missed others. So let me start again. So Mel says visibility. Don says, I hope I didn't miss. Cecil said C. I said C, right, for Cecil? Did I, you guys?
I'm above Melanie.
Uh,
If you want to
oh.
go there, I don't care.
Okay, wait. Social.
Mine should be there too.
I'm trying to differentiate between the last question and this question because they're all ABCs. So I have to figure out which one is the other question. So I think the first answer after Anita was the last to answer the last question. She said C. So I think Cecil C is for that last question. I don't think it's for this new question. And then Bilash says hello to everybody and we'll say hi to Bilash. Then Mel says visibility. So Mel's the first to say the C, visibility, followed by Don Swihart, C. Bilash Roy says, oh, namaste to Chris. Pedro says visibility. Irena says C. Roberta Rioja says C. Carmela C. Onyeloni C. Isabel C. Anita Freuenshaw C. Patience C. Angela C. Visibility. Cecil Weir says B. Victory. John Barilla says C, C, C. And I think I said those answers after that. Armin said C. Jillian C. Anita C. Bilash Roy saying namaste to Francis. Greg Lakin says C. Cheryl Bess C. Angela, no, people saying hi. Piran Singh says C. And Sadananda says C. I think I've caught up with that.
And then Greg was before me, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Cheater. I'm trying to keep him in the closet. He keeps jumping out now. Doggone it.
It's hard to differentiate which question is which because it.
Yes,
You
the
know,
chat is
ABC.
somehow glitchy also.
Yeah.
So I noticed when I was
Sorry if I missed
looking at the chats earlier, it somehow booted me out while while screen sharing.
I
So the
see.
next slide will reveal the answer. Also, yeah, I'd like to believe it's victory, but it's visibility, says Cecil. So increased visibility. Yes, the third of the fill in the blank, and the last one, blogging benefits that you can't to miss out on. So broader audience blank. So what is that blank? Is it A, rich? Is it B, reich? Reich? Is
Right.
it German term? I don't know how to pronounce. Or is it C, reach?
Good answers all the way around.
Okay. Let's go to the chat. All right.
Got me,
So we
man.
got, I hope I get the first, I have to be careful. I would say the first person to guess is Mel. She says reach. Irena A. Pedro reach. John reach. Don Swihart C. Jillian Hannah C., which is reach. Sadananda Reich, R-E-I-C-H. Deborah Long, reach. Isabel Bailey C. Angela says reach. Cecil Ware says C, which is reach. And Patience and Onyeloni and Roberta all say C. Rachel Violet. Hi, Rachel. She says A. Clover Kelly, reach. Piran Singh, reach. Greg Lakin says C, reach, and so does Cheryl Bess. Thank you for your answers.
Thank you, everybody. And let's go grab Chris for the answer, please.
Yes, okay. For those who have English as a second language, uh, the answer is letter C. So it's not Reich, and German is and the reach is not reach, and reach is the same pronunciation. So anyway, it's coming from November 19 of last year on Passive Facebook page. And we thank you for the design team or social media team for this. And thank you also for the participation of everyone. So those are my three in one. Rob, back to you.
Alrighty, with 119 people still hanging with us. Thank you very much for that, Chris.
Thank you.
We do have time for another round, or do we have anything else on the agenda? Let's go back to these fine folks on the panel, and we'll get started with Carmela Schwartz, please. Could we have a second question?
Just a moment. My second question is, what is the purpose of using hashtags?
All right, her second question is, what is the purpose of using hashtags? Is that a fair assessment?
Yes.
Okay. What is the purpose of using hashtags? Let's go back to our attendees and let's hear from all of you.
All right, we're waiting for answers.
Promote content. Just put that.
We'll let people chime in. You're unmuted. Oh, you were unmuted. You're fine now. Okay. Juanita Slack says, I missed the questions. Just got home. Joining, watching, and listening. So could you repeat the question for Juanita?
The question is, what is the purpose of using hashtags?
Okay. So you can be found, says Angela Lalande. Bring attention to a key word, says John Barilla. Anita Freuenshaw says identification, I think. Let me lost my place here. Yeah, Anita said identification. Sadananda says to indicate the subject. Mel says it makes posts become more searchable. Don Swihart says to promote content. Irena says to help you get found by your target audience. Greg Lakin says gets you further on the search engines. Patience says to promote leads and be in the internet space. Srijit says hello, dear RobLynn and everyone. Hi, Srijit. And Sadananda says, of course, the content. That is it so far, Carmela.
Hashtags makes posts become more searchable by anyone on the platform. You increase your chance of being found. Once hashtag is published, it becomes a clickable, searchable link for the three. That's it.
All right.
Most of the answering was right.
Very nice.
Lynn, for some reason, you're not seeing my answers up there. I don't know why, but I said it's an identifier.
Oh, okay. Let me scroll up and see if I just missed it. I might have just missed it. Gets you further on the search engine. That's what I see from. Oh no, that's Greg Lakin. Greg Hill, I don't see you, Greg.
I'm looking, and for some reason in the chat it shows just GH, and you haven't been able to see that for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
My profile's not there. I don't know why.
I see. I only see Greg Lake and I don't see you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've been answering, but
Oh, shucks.
Melanie's been doing good though. She beat me last time.
You guys are on top of it, for sure. Um, okay, Surijit says, hashtags have the purpose of SEO, search engine optimization. And Armin says it's for free. Jillian says with keywords and algorithms. Armin Hogue says it bypasses paying for advertising and puts you at the top 5 or 10 pages to top of the YouTube or social media. Jillian says plus with hashtags too. Chris Tiozon says hashtags is tag one's hash. LOL. Haha. Siri, the posts with hashtags become fast searchable, says Surijit. Anita says, I said to identify who you are. And Chris Tiozon says, I noticed the chat today is a bit glitchy. Surijit says hi to his friends here. So that's all for now. Go ahead with the answer.
Hello, go with the answer, please.
Carmela, is
Did
she
we
here?
lose her again?
I think
She's
we
still
lost.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Can you unmute, Carmela? Go ahead.
Okay. Do you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. It's wait a minute. I have to open it, the prompter, just a moment, that I can see it. Hashtag makes posts become more searchable by anyone on the platform. You increase your chance to be found. Once hashtag is fishable, fished, it become a clickable, searchable link for you, and it bring you to the top.
All right, thank you for that, Carmela. We appreciate it. Good question and good answers all the way around. All right, and let's go back to Ohio and Dawn Swihart and DL McConaughey for a question each, please.
Go ahead.
Okay. How many categories are listed on the OnPassive blog?
All right, Dawn's question is how many categories are listed on the OnPassive blog? Did I get that sort of close?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
All right. Waiting for some responses. Hi to Surrender. How are you? Good to have you here. Sadananda Das is 25. Irena says 25. Chris, 25. Cheryl Bess, 5. Mel says 25. John Barilla, 25. Angela says, you got me there, Don. Mel says, cheap. Cheryl Bess says, or 30. And we have Surijit saying 24, I think. That is the answer so far. That's it.
That's it. Okay, thank you very much. Let's have the real answer there, Miss Swihart.
And the answer is 25.
25. All right.
Yes.
Man, that's one I didn't know. I'm learning.
And Chris Tiazon says cheat, CC, also means copycat, LOL.
Goodness gracious. All right, let's go. Let's slide over to the next seat and speak with DL. Let's have a question from you, sir.
Thanks, Rob. My question is, in the OnPassive blog, how many articles are posted under the blockchain cat? No, I'm sorry. Let me go back.
That. Yeah,
Yes,
I think
I
you
did.
asked that. Mm-hmm.
What is the title of the most up-to-date blog post? What is the title of the most up-to-date blog post?
So what is the latest blog post title? The most recent blog post. That's a good one.
Let's go to the panelists and the attendees.
There's a right answer and a wrong answer for this one. Okay, we're waiting for the blog title. The most recent blog article. What is the exact title of that article? Oh, Carmela says O Tracker. Is that the name of the blog article? Or are you answering another question?
The name of the article.
Oh, okay. She says the article is called O Tracker. Okay, looking for the most recent blog article. Mel says Health Tech Revolution. Irena says Health Tech Revolution, Elevating Healthcare with Technology. Chris Tiozon says Health Tech Revolution, which I haven't read yet. Surija says ONET. Sadananda says O Tracker, maybe. So again, this is the title of the blog article, the most recent blog article.
All right, you got a fair number of answers.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Let's have the answer there. We could.
And Mel says it was actually posted today.
Yes, Melanie's right, and so's Chris and a few others. It is it was posted today, May the 1st. The answer is Healthcare Revolution, Elevating Healthcare with Technology. That's the title of it.
Wow.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, DL. Let's move up a little to Gaithersburg, Maryland, and let's speak with Pedro. Have you got a second question, Pedro?
I do, and it's very simple. When we are trying to broaden our organization, trying to add more people to become affiliates through our personal way of doing it. There are two ways that we can do that, depending of how close of a relationship we have with the person we are trying to reach out to. So what are the two ways that we have available to us?
All righty, that's a good question. And let's go to the panel and the attendees for the answer.
Repeat the question one more time.
Yes.
For Amar Tarrant, please. No,
in trying to, yes.
Someone, anyway, go ahead.
In trying to increase the size of our organization, our personal organization, there we have two ways to reach out the public, depending on how our relationship with them is, whether it's closer or not so close. So what are the two ways available that we can use to share information with them?
With the public, right?
Yes. In which two ways you would approach anybody, whether it's a close person that you know or whether it's the general public.
Okay. Waiting for answers. Phone and email, says Greg.
Good answer.
Greg Hill. I saw your comment, Greg, and the whole name printed out. Yay. Oh, you refreshed. I see. Yeah. That's the trick. Refresh, refresh, refresh. And Sadananda says affiliate link and QR code. Irena says link, email, phone. Amar Tehran says, wow, OCONNECT is very smooth. He's very happy with it. That's good. ONET, says Angela. Anybody else want to respond to the question? Mel says, Greg Hill, no choice but to go along with you. Email and phone. Deborah Lang says phone and email. So far, that's it for answers. Phone and email, says Greg Lakin, but it hasn't worked for me here. All right. You want to give the answer?
All right. Let's go back to Pedro for the answer, please.
Yes, somebody answered correctly, but phone and email, of course, are the means that we're going to use. But related to OnPassive, we're going to use, and someone answered correctly, either our link, personal link, or a QR code, depending on how close you are to the person. A friend, you don't want to send him your QR code. I don't think so. You might want to send your personal link. But the general public, you can reach with a QR code. I think it's more effective, or at least is safer. So good answers. Appreciate somebody answer. I just didn't pay attention to the name that answered correctly. Link and QR code.
Yeah, patient said link and QR code. Greg Hill says social sites. And Sadananda says, oh yeah, Pedro. And Mel says, darn.
All right. Thank you for that question, Pedro. Excellent. That was definitely one for the ages. All right. Let's go to Mel. Mel Marcano, double Mel, with her final question of the night.
Okay. Okay. Let me just get my question. 1 second. Of course, I have it on notes. So my second question is, what are the key features of O Wallet? I'm keeping it all O tonight. What are the key features of O Wallet?
Ooh, good question. What are the key features of a wallet? Oh, I like it. Let's hear some answers from you panelists and attendees, please.
All right, we're waiting.
$127 people here attending. Yes.
Very nice. People are having
Want to learn.
They're having fun and learning at the same time.
That's right. Where else can you go to get this much information in such a short period of time? Nowhere except OES Q&A, OES Global Affiliate, OES India, OES Classroom. Now that's where you get it concentrated.
And don't forget, in just about 2 hours, we are going to have OES lunch at 12. It's midnight Eastern time and noon for Asia. So come and join us. We will post the link in the back office as well as in our RobLynn Live Messenger chat.
Thank you.
All right. The first person to answer the question is Greg Hill, who says end-to-end encryption. Sadananda says 6 features on. Don Swihart says revenue, credit, payout. Irena says funding review. Irena says funding, revenue, credit, payout. Chris Tiozon says wallet key features, stores, credit and debit card information, peer-to-peer, which is P2P, payments, etc. And Mel says, ha ha ha. She's giggling. And Deborah Long, I don't know what she's laughing about, but she's making me laugh. Deborah Long says revenue, payout, and credit. And Vasam Seti says, right now, good working. So nice. Thank you, Asher and Tech Team. I love you all. Thank you all. Oh, that's nice. Nice of you to say that. Jillian says revenue, payout, credit. Angela Laland says, I say what everybody has said. Angela.
Yeah, you gotta love it. That's an all-encompassing answer if I ever heard one.
All right, that's it for. Oh, okay. Waiting for Mel's answer, says Sarijet.
Okay, I placed my little notepad on the screen. I was hoping somebody would see the answers, but they didn't. Okay, so the purpose of oh, what did I ask? Oh, the key features of O-Wallet. It stores, Chris said that one, stores credit and debit card info, peer-to-peer, so that's P2P payments, peer-to-peer, safe and secure, fraud detection feature, instant payment between wallets, merchant payments, and contactless technologies, which is NFC or code scanning, and also easy and fast self-registration. These are the key features.
Wow. Great answer, Mel. And great question. Thank you for that.
And you'll also find the answers in the O products across the screen. If you click on O Wallet, it gives you the little handout. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
The notepad is so sweet. I love it.
Let's go to Greg Hill next in San Juan Islands, Washington State, USA.
Okay, I got that one wrong. I was just guessing though. I think that's a good guess. Okay, so my question. I'm going to share the screen real quick again.
Sure.
If you don't mind. Okay, Windows. Okay, so here's my question. What does the term bot stand for in the digital world? 1, is it Bank of Thailand? 2, is it robot or software bot? Or 3, is it botanical?
All right. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees and let's hear about it. Come on now.
Okay. Don Swihart says 2. Mel says 2.
2. Oh, the number
2.
Okay.
Pedro says robot. Cheryl Bess says good night. Have to go and rest. Go and rest, Cheryl. I hope you recover. We love you. Patience Oseware says 2. John Barilla says robot, which is 2. Cecil Will says 1. Carmela says 2. Sadananda 2. Deborah Long 2. Great participation on that one.
Yes,
and
indeed.
Angela Laland says 2. Isabel Bailey, number 2. And Rao Saheb says absolutely, number 2. Oops, number 2 says Cecil. He meant to say number 2. Irena says 2. Surijit says robot. Chris says number 2, Robbie the robot. Botanical makes me chuckle, LOL. Juanita Slack says 2.
All right.
Those are the answers.
Good answers. Are we ready to go back to Greg for the correct answer?
Yep.
Let's hear it from you, Greg. Oh, there it is. The answer is 2, robot or software robot or Robbie the robot.
Very
And
nice.
I'll say one other thing about that, and that is the fact that Bank of Thailand is known as BOT, and also
You're chopping
in and out.
Botanical is also considered bot, but that's not in the digital world.
Right.
Thank
Good
you.
point. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Greg. We appreciate that very much. Let's go to John Barilla, New York City.
Okay. And those are calling me a copycat or a cheater. Just remember, anything that I do that looks out of line, it's not me. It's my evil twin. I can't do anything about it, so I'm completely innocent. Now, my second question is, it's a disclosure. Oh, wait a minute. Almost blew. No, let me see here. Yes, no, it is a disclaimer question. It's also in the passive.com home section. And so I would, well, in that boy, I'm having trouble talking. Disclaimer question, and it is, founders are the blank blank, fill in those two words, and future blank, fill in that one word, / buyers / potential resellers of OnPassive software products. Just to explain that now, the first thing I want you to fill in is two words, and the second thing is just one word, and it happens to be part of something that has / buyers / potential resellers. So let me read it for you again so you know what I'm asking for. Founders are the blank blank, fill in those two words, and future blank / buyers / potential resellers of OnPassive software products. I hope you understood that. I'll read it real slow now as people are thinking. Founders are the blank blank, that's two words, and the future blank / buyers / potential resellers of OnPassive software products.
Question not understood, says Sadananda.
Oh, and I read it twice, 3 times.
It's like fill in the blanks. When he says blank, blank, you replace the blank, blank with certain words. So you go to where he said to look and read and look for where the exact 2 words to fill in that spot.
It's in the home section of OnPassive.com.
It's in the what section?
Home.
Home. Look in the home section of OnPassive.com. All right. So we have Carmela says the future of internet. Jillian says early adopters. And I never was good at crossword puzzles, says Greg Hill.
Ouch.
That's funny. Armin Hogue says, I remain humble with my answer. LOLOL. Chris Tuzon says, founders are the early adopters and future customers. Number 1, early adopters. Number 2, customers. Irena says, founders, early adopters. Sadananda says, the future of internet. He said interest, but I think he meant internet. Patience says, I don't like fill in the blanks. You can't guess anything. That's true. That's just very true. You have to
I told you where to go, though.
Right or wrong, yeah? I know what you're saying. Jillian says, the pioneers. And we have Pedro Estrada. He says, user affiliates. Irene says, and future customers. We have Ananda Kumar. Ananda Kumar says, good morning to all panelists. Francis Tay says, early adopter and customers. Chris says, well, it's okay. There are no options. I mean, it's either right or wrong with this kind of question, right? Jillian says, the first customers too. Melanie Marcano says, early adopters and future customers. And we have Irena Stexala. She says, number 2, customers, buyers, potential resellers. Don Swihart says, early adopters and future customers, buyers. Chris says, there's no option but to fill in the blank, blank. Blink, LOL. Rao Saheb says, my question, end of my life with #OnPassive. Who said this sentence? Oh, he's trying to ask us a question now. All right. So let's hear some guesses. Blank, blank, and blank, blank. Go ahead and guess the blank blanks. So we have already had some people answer the early adopters and first customers, I believe, or future customers. I think most people answered that question already. Surya says, I'll go with early adopters and future customers, buyers. Juanita Slack says, I like multiple choice, LOL. Oh, funny. All right, I think we got most of the guesses already. Go ahead, give the answer.
Okay. Well, I know I told you where you could look it up. Trying to make it anyway. But it's okay. And, it's also okay to completely guess and be completely wrong, because that's the whole idea. It's going to get the right answer. And we all know, and it doesn't matter if you're wrong or not. Anyway, and I'll read it I'll say the blanks, and then I'll say what goes in them. founders are the blank, early adopters, and the future blank is future customers / buyers / potential resellers of OnPass software products. So that's it.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Good responses from our chat folks.
Thank you,
Very
everyone.
good.
Thank you, John. If we could go up tippy top to Sifu Francis, do you have another question for the group?
On your website, you say that on Pessy.com website, you say assess digital solution on SaaS subscription model. What does SaaS stand for?
Oh, okay. Let us look and see if we got some answers already.
All righty. I think the answers will become flowing in.
People were chiming in on Me Too, meaning they like multiple choice rather than fill in the blanks. And Jillian says, I like quiz questions. First answer is Mel Marcano. I think I got that right this time. Mel says, software as a service. Don Swihart says, software as a service. Sadananda says, software as a service model. Greg Hill says, software as a service. Patience says software as a service. And so does Emmanuel. Oh, no. So does Armin Hogue, software as a service. And Irena says, I'll go with you, Greg Hill. Juanita Slack says, software as a service.
Well, all right. I think the answers are in there. Sifu, what do you say?
Very good. So many participants. Yeah, software as a service is the correct answer.
Very nice. Good.
And if you notice, these answers are coming in from people that maybe not have answered before. So that's good stuff.
Very good.
That means we're getting an active.
Except for the guy who say I follow Greg Hill. I don't know what's the name. Copycat.
Oh, the evil twin.
E.T.
Yeah, he's all over the place tonight. I can tell that.
We call him E.T., John. Evil twin, E.T.
All right, to wrap things up on our Q&A for the evening on the Roundtable, let's swing on over to the Philippines again and hear from Chris Tiazone. May we? Can we?
Is he here? Oh, there, he's trying to unmute.
Could be time for a new microphone.
Yeah, somewhat glitchy on my end with the browser and computer. And here it goes. I reserve one, which we have to watch. We have to watch the question will be towards the end. We have to watch the video. This would be no sound, so watch it carefully and observe. The question will be towards the end. We know it's all about OCONNECT. Okay, this part is the question. What are the 3 features of OCONNECT shown in this video? 3 features. Okay, if you're observant, it is showing now. Okay, while I play this again, people can answer already.
All right, go for it, you guys.
They
Make
guess.
Greg Hills is calc, CALC. We need to have a buzzer to see who
Should be
buzzes
three
in
three
first with
answers.
it.
3 answers.
Right. And
We have
Jillian
you
says
should answer 3.
make 3 guesses, you guys. Jillian says we need to have a buzzer to see who buzzes in first with their answer. Irena says calculator. Armin Hogue says ASL. Oh, sign language, he said.
All righty, let's have a few more answers, and then we'll go back to Chris for the.
So far, people are just saying calculator, but there's 3 things. Don Swihart says tablet. Carmela says CLCU. Angela Lalande says speech to speech. Sadananda says calculator, speaking, visibility. Mel says calculator, emojis. Irena says speech to speech. Onyeloni says calculator and emoji. Gabriela says a calculator being on video speak. Don Swihart says video conference. And Greg Hill says emoji. Yes. Jillian Hanna says, I have some buffering, so I can't catch all the questions, but most of them. Sirija Jana says 1, calculator. Number 2, emojis. And number 3, not getting. Armin Hogue says, LOL. Lynn, ASL. Chris, LOL. Okay, any more responsive?
Okay.
Mel says, how about screen share as well?
I'm
All right, let's go back to Chris.
sealing my lips for now. Yes, okay. As Rob says, the 3 features is number 1 is this poll. You see the circle graph? That is a poll
Yeah.
feature. Second is the emoji and the calculator. Sirijit is the nearest one to answer.
Oh,
Thank you
that was
very
kind of
much.
that was subtle. The emojis thing, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But after you pointed it out, I was like, oh
You know,
yeah.
yeah, I almost just typed in there. I was going to put, I saw the emojis go right by and just ignored them like they weren't part of the question, you know? And now I'm going,
Yeah,
well,
you
of
know,
course, the emojis are right there.
Hey, Chris, I got calculator and emojis.
that's 2 out of 3
Oh,
ain't
I
bad
didn't
now.
see.
Yeah, but there's nobody who got free here.
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
looking at the chat.
Yeah. So
All
that,
righty. Have we got anybody from the deaf community tonight?
I don't think.
Nobody tonight? Okay, that's not a problem. Tonight has been extraordinary. The questions, in my mind, are getting more thoughtful from you, the panelists. You're getting to the meat and the potatoes of what has put On Pass It together, and it's stimulating the minds of all of us, and we appreciate that. That's from our hearts to you, and in sign, this means thank you. So thank all of you.
So I'm just
Appreciate
asking
it.
our deaf participants if they're going to teach or not.
Oh,
And if
okay.
they do teach, I said just teach a few signs.
Right.
So
Or we can go to John and they can, whatever's best for
Cecil
them.
says no, he'll teach tomorrow. So
So Patty.
Patty
here.
says tomorrow, she'll teach. Patty says tomorrow, which is fine.
All right.
Cecil says tomorrow, which is fine also. And Deb is now answering. Let's see what she says. Yeah, wait till tomorrow. Like I'd like to hear John singing, says Deborah. Isn't that nice?
All right. Well, you heard it right from the 3 folks from the deaf community. They're going to take a just a bow tonight, and they'll take a bye as well.
Tomorrow.
And they'll be back tomorrow night in all their glory and teach us some new signs.
What was the answer, says Angela? What was the answer just now? The last question. What was the answer?
The poll, the emoji, and the calculator. Poll is the circle graph. If you remember that circle, it has different colors, so it's part of the poll feature. After showing the results, it's in a pie graph, so that's not noticeable in the video.
Okay.
Well, all righty. All good there. John, have you got a song in you tonight, brother?
Shall we do
Yes, I do. I have a good one.
Okay, wait. Let's do a photo.
We got to do a quick
Okay,
photo.
all right, do photo. Okay, hold on.
Just
Okay.
our standard "I love you" will do.
That's a standard. I love you, a bushel and a peck. I love you.
Pedro, you coming to the camera? Carmela?
Pedro is on camera.
Oh yeah, I see. We got two Pedros tonight. All right, everybody here who wants to be in the camera, in the picture, right? All right, 1, 2. This is like, what do you call that? Flashing. Oh, there's Pedro. Pedro, we're gonna do "I love you." Make "I love you," please, Pedro.
He's got it.
All right. Oh, I keep looking at his other image. That's why it's throwing me off. Okay. All right. Wait, let me pin John. Poor John, you must be getting kicked out a lot. I can't have to keep pinning you all night. That's how I know you got kicked out. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Now smile and make "I love you." Lovely. Thank you. You can proceed, John.
Okay. Yes. So, as I said last night, I've been lost in the 60s and 70s. I don't mean lost, but anyway, hitting that time when I'm a young man and the music meant so much to me. Not that music doesn't mean so much to me in all times. I'm all over the place, you know. I like everything. But at any rate, this is when I was a young man, and I mentioned last night, so I did Van Morrison. And so tonight, and DL had mentioned, gee, I thought when you said Van Morrison, you were going to do Brown Eyed Girl. And I went, well, I got that scheduled for a couple nights from now because I want to stick with get a few more 70s. I said, hey, I'll do it tomorrow night. And that's what I'm going to do. Since we were with Van Morrison last night, we're with him again tonight. And the song is Brown Eyed Girl. And let's just see what okay. And so just to say a little bit about it, because, you know, it's funny because a lot of biographical information wasn't that available about Van, but still the song itself. And I mentioned last night about the song, but this song, Brown Eyed Girl, is a song by, as I said last night, Northern Irish singer and songwriter Van Morrison. And it was written by Van Morrison and recorded in March of 1967 for Bang Records, owner and producer Burt Burns. It was released as a single in June of the same year on the Bang label, peaking at number 10 on the Blankboard Hot 100. And just a little additional information about the song itself. It was originally titled Brown Skinned Girl, not Brown Eyed Girl, Brown Skinned Girl. Van renamed the song, but later said that was a mistake. It just slipped my mind, and that changed the title. Some of these things are strange when they say what these people were thinking about changing things. The Independent's Paul Bignail suggests the song is about, in the Independent, that's a writer that was writing about the song, and he said it suggests the song is about an interracial relationship and speculates that the title was changed to make it more palatable to radio. They didn't want to get into any controversy, apparently, so they probably made them change the title, and he was vague about why he changed it. He probably, I better change the title. I don't want to get in any trouble here. Anyway, but it's a great song, and I'm going to try and do that now. Just take a quick peek and see if everything is still, yeah, that looks good. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Here we come. Nope, that's last night's song, dummy. Excuse me. We're doing tonight's song. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So maybe I get the right thing here. Of course, I had to go and click on the other one there. Now we got rid of it. Let me just close that one so it's not a troublemaker. All right, that's gone. Was another one trying to open. But now I've got the right one. Just make sure it's active. Yeah, okay. So here we go. And this is good. Anybody that feels like moving, because it really is good. It's good for moving around. It's a good up thing. So here we go. Brown-Eyed Girl. That's not it, but here it comes. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice, lovely.
Van Morrison.
Wow, I like
And
that.
if I might add, a friend of mine who's no longer with us. When I say friend of mine, I mean maybe a customer of mine in the past. Jimmy Buffett helped to make that song very, very popular in the last, I'd say, 20 years as well. So rest in peace, Jimmy B. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to you, John, for the song, to all of you on the panel for your grand questions. They're getting deeper, and we're getting more and more responses. We hovered around, and I'm going to say it only once, 124 the entire night. And I'd like to say a special thank you to also to Irena Stexala for her graciousness, giving super sticker, sending it our way. It's very kind of you.
Thank you.
So, and we appreciate that. And that's from our heart to yours. I want to remind everybody about a couple of things. Number one, 12:05, 00:05 hours tonight, just past midnight. Hey, that's early for you, Greg, on the West Coast. Not too shabby. Sifu Francis will be back. I think he'll bring along the one and only Tarzan Tizone, as he's known around the world. He's actually known as the techie guy. You know, I'm going to say this, Chris. We had a call today from Niraj Dalvi, and he was in search of help. And the first person that Lynn said, and it came from her first, and then I kind of chimed in as I usually do, to answer his questions is you, Chris. So I hope you guys touch base. If not,
connect with Niraj.
He did connect?
No, I'm saying please connect with Niraj.
Please connect with him.
Yeah, it's in the chat, the messenger chat.
It's in the messenger chat. He's a very gracious guy, and I don't know why ever since he's had my phone number to call me direct, he'll call me, and sometimes I'm able to answer what he's got in mind. Lynn does, obviously, and sometimes we like to refer on, and this is one of those cases where you are the guy for the job.
Definitely.
And I think the time in India, what is it, 9.5 hours different? So that's not far off from you, really, is it?
Like now it's about 8 in India.
Yeah, it's 8 in the morning in India now, roughly 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So what in Singapore, it's pushing 10:30. If that's too late, maybe you guys can, just arrange something, just maybe touch base with them.
Yeah.
So thank you, Chris. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I just I haven't noticed the message yet. Sorry, I was busy in preparing things of our live stream.
Oh, okay.
Right. So no problem at all.
Thank
and that
you,
happened
Chris.
to be one of the questions he had for you. So I hope you'll connect in the next day or so. So that's Francis and Company at 12:05 roughly. And tomorrow's Thursday. Well, you know what that means. Tomorrow night in Sony Singapore, we're going to have Francis and Chris will be back, and they'll have the one and only global affiliates. And that is getting more and more rave reviews. And I think that's compliments of all the questions and answers that you provide, Francis and Chris. So we'll see you also tomorrow morning, our time at, is that set for 9 o'clock? 9 p.m. your time? Is that a 10-4?
He's trying to unmute.
10-4.
10-4.
Oh, that's a 10-4 from Chris. So I'll take it you guys have touched base, Francis.
Francis, can you unmute? We're talking about global affiliates.
Tomorrow morning or tomorrow night.
You got a topic yet?
Not yet.
Okay, but please come, you guys. Always good content, high value. Same with the midnight lunch at 12, which is going to be happening in just an hour and a half. Please join us. We will put the link in the RobLynn Live Messenger chat, and I will also post it in the back office. Join us. It's a good chance for you to ask your questions and just enjoy each other's company. So please join us. Thank you.
And we are proud sponsors of OES. I hate to admit it, but we're proud sponsors of OES. No, I don't hate to admit it. I love to admit it.
I'm proud to be associated.
We're very proud, Francis. This has been a...
Thank you for the partnership. May I also request that as many as possible, if you are in Facebook or you are in LinkedIn, please, if you see on Passivian post something, please go and like it and comment. Just a small short sentence will do. And also, if you can also add in your hashtag OES or OES Classroom or RobLynn Live, it'll be good. You help us to get visible in the internet space, right? Let's
So
create a community, to help each other.
let me type it in the chat so they can all understand what we mean. So I'm typing hashtag OES, hashtag classroom, hashtag OES classroom, one word. Anything else, Francis, while I'm at it?
Hashtag OES India.
Hashtag, huh? No.
I think hashtag OES class and classroom would be good. Yeah?
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. So I'm going to post that right now so you can see visibly what we mean. If you can go ahead and be doing your posting, but always include hashtag OES, hashtag classroom, and hashtag OES classroom. Just simply add that to your hashtags, right, Francis?
Yeah, correct.
And how is that?
Yeah.
And that's going to help each and every one of us, right?
Correct. For those who have been attending the training, OES training, you may have noticed without hashtag now, of course you need to do hashtag to bring yourself up first. Once you're up there, then we can move you to the original search, Google search. Currently, the OES classroom, 2 words without hashtag. We already have Chris Tyson and RobLynn Live now on the top first page. We want to bring more people to the top. When the customer search for something, right, your name pop up. And now we are moving up another step, getting you guys to be visible in at least the front page. All right, please hashtag please go and like and comment. You help yourself and help others. Thanks.
That's what this is all about. Helping one helps us all.
We're a family, truly are a family, and we help each other.
For sure. Thank you again for the participation tonight. Does anybody have any parting comments before we say bon voyage?
Cool.
I do. I just wanted to thank Lynn for explaining DL and my name
Oh, sure.
to everybody.
So
And
there
thanks, John, for the
are
song.
two Dons in the family, DAWN, and her husband, DON. But since the names they sound alike, it's easier to call her husband Don DL. That's how how it came about, right? But in real life, people just call him Don, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Great song, John. Thanks.
Good stuff all the way around.
You're welcome.
That was
I was living in Bridgeport when that came out.
I love that song too.
I was skipping school in March of '67, by the way. I was a senior with 5 weeks left.
Yeah, I was actually singing that song in my group in '67 because that's when I had my band, and we would cover that song. We did it all the time.
It's a great song.
How about if we make a distinction, dawn and sunset? Just kidding.
Sunset. All right. How do you like that, Sunset?
So who's the sunset? The wife or the husband?
Well, actually, dawn is sunrise, but
oh, that's
I like the sunsets though.
Yeah. True.
I don't know if they heard me.
Very good.
All righty then, everybody. All right, you know the drill. Here it comes. Salute to all military veterans. Salute to all active duty military. Salute to all first responders, and get ready. Salute to every one of you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. See you on the next RobLynn Live. Bye-bye.
And for those of you who are joining us at OES Lunch at 12, we'll see you in an hour and a half. Thank you all. Lots of love.
Can I take another picture or not?
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Okay, we can take another picture. All right. What kind of picture, John?
See you soon.
Just give me. Love you again. Do this again.
Amen. I like that. Amen.
Amen. Okay, everybody.
Amen. Yeah, okay, amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Ready? Amen.
Amen.
All right. Wait. Okay. Did I get everybody though? Let me peek. Yep. It's nice.
Very nice. All right, everybody. Unmute and say good night, good evening, and good morning.
Good night. Good
Thanks,
evening.
everyone. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Rob. Good night, John.
Thank
Night,
you for,
Francis. Night,
for
Greg.
the song, John.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for everyone's,
Night,
everyone's
Pedro.
participation.
Night, Lynn.
Good night, John.
Carmela.
See you later, Francis. I'll be here.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
So long. Farewell.
Good night, Greg. Good night, Chris. Thank you.
Thanks, Pedro. Good
Good
night,
night,
Melanie.
Francis. Good night, Melanie.
Bye.